They don't have anybody to give me any breaks or any lunch in a 12-hour shift.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
So it's just you for the whole day?
For 12 hours.
For 12 full hours?
For 12 hours.
Wow. What's going on, folks? Eddie Carrington, mayor of Flux City, and I'm just leaving the post office. I couldn't even mail what I wanted to mail off because when I got there, the line was literally out the door. It was a scenario where there were, at the very least, 25 people in there in line, and they only had one person manning the counter. And it was, it was honestly typical. I unfortunately see that more often than not. It's frustrating to see that, especially now that they're talking about cutting back on the budget even more so than where it's at now, which more or less is going to require them to lessen the amount of people that they have working at these post offices to begin with. So really, really frustrating. Once again, one of the things that I wanted to get mailed off was a payment for an invoice that was sent over to me last week. I'm not a big fan of waiting too long before the individuals that complete work for me. In this case, it was window graphics. We're still constantly marketing a current project of mine for residential tenants, but we had to create these graphics for the window of the facility to hopefully gain some eyeballs, get some interest, and try our best at leasing up this project, which we're currently actively in the process of doing as we speak. But man, what a frustrated feeling it is to go into a post office time and time again and not be able to get something accomplished due to the lack of help they have and the lack of time I have to wait in line. Or if I do go in and wait, it's a half an hour, 40 minutes out of my day to mail a letter priority. I just don't see that being beneficial for us as constituents and the customer base that they serve. But yesterday, went to the post office, long line, decided not to wait and try another post office a little later down the line. Ended up running out of time, so I wasn't able to make it to a post office yesterday, and decided that, hey, look, I'll wait until today to try my hand again at mailing off this payment that I need to send off. And I'm currently in Lansing for a conference. I'm going to be on a panel. Talk a little bit more about that later. But I decided that, hey, look, I can just wait until today, go to a post office in Lansing, and hopefully I have a little better luck mailing off this letter, this priority mail that I have already prepped, and all I have to do is just pay to get it mailed off. Walk into a post office here, literally the post office next to the state capitol. So we're in Lansing, and it's the Capitol building is pretty much right across the street. It's about 10 o'clock, and I'm assuming the post office is open. And I walk in, and it's closed. It's literally closed. And they have a sign up that says nobody will be able to service anybody until 11:30, which is really surprising, to be honest. Like, I am truly shocked to see how understaffed these post offices are, and it's getting worse. I never thought I'd say that, but it's literally getting worse. And walking into a post office next to the state capitol, you would think that this place is fully staffed and opened at the time that it states that it should be open, but that's not the case. And so luckily I had a few more errands to run. The conference doesn't start until 1 o'clock. And so I come back at 11:30, and the young lady who's managing the front counter is such a sweet young lady, but she's overworked. She's the only one there. She's going to be there for the full day without any relief from anybody. So she's manning the front counter for roughly 12 hours. At least that's what she states, because she says that she's going to be here from 11:30 till 3, possibly 4. But with that said, it's just mind-boggling to kind of see what's happening with the post office. And from what I understand, they're planning to reduce their staff even an extra roughly 10%, which is what I think I heard in the news. The head of the post office department went to Doge, and they're working on some type of plan to reduce staffing. But even at this current point, like, how do you figure out a way to reduce staffing when you don't even have enough staff to manage what you already currently need to provide? Hey, how you doing? There you go. How's your day so far?
It's all right. I ain't out there dealing with the snow. How's your day going?
I can't complain. I didn't realize you were not open until 11:30, so I had to come back a little bit. But that's
I'm
understandable.
sorry. Go ahead and hit the continue in the no.
When did that start happening? It's been a while for the...
No, and we don't know when it's going to be open and when it's going to be closed.
Okay.
They don't have anybody to give me any breaks or any lunch in a 12-hour shift.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
So it's just you for the whole day?
For 12 hours.
For 12 full hours?
For 12 hours.
Wow.
No breaks, no lunch. So they said, close it. So
What else can you do?
I said, and I tried to argue with them about it, and I got in trouble, so
Oh, wow.
I'm closing it. So, and I feel bad, but, you know, because we can't have anything we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like tomorrow my coworker might be here, and then they'll be able to cover it, or tomorrow I may be by myself again.
Wow. Day by day, huh?
It's, and day by day, minute by minute, I don't know. I'm supposed to be in another building at 3 o'clock, and my coworker isn't supposed to be back here. He's in training until 4 o'clock. So, what are we doing between 3 and 4 o'clock? What time is it?
Yikes.
Noon, and I still don't know.